Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Beth, if you are new here, and I like to talk about music. And today we're going to be checking out the latest single from Ariana Grande. I didn't even know that this was coming out until I was on a live stream the other day and you guys informed me that this was happening. I knew the album was coming out, but I didn't know the single was right around the corner. Obviously, I'm so excited for this album. It's coming out in late July and it is called Petal, and the album cover is gorgeous. It's very raw. I don't know. I get the sense that this could be a continuation of Eternal Sunshine and kind of just like the whole vibe of that album, which I absolutely love that album. So I'm really curious to see if she's kind of going in that more like raw, authentic kind of direction, and less so the kind of sensationalized pop music I feel like she did in previous years, where it was very in your face, it was very radio friendly, it was always charting, you know, very viral music. I feel like Eternal Sunshine, while I think it performed well, it's just a different side of her. Like, it feels like a more raw, authentic, natural side of her. It feels more vulnerable. It feels like we're just seeing an entirely different person, like the real person behind this celebrity, I guess is the best way to put it. It feels like for years she was this celebrity, Ariana Grande, and now she's kind of like becoming or showing us the person underneath that celebrity, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's just my own personal opinion on kind of Eternal Sunshine versus her other albums. But I'm curious to see if this will be kind of raw like that. I mean, I feel like it has to be. Look at the album cover. It just gives you the sense this is natural. This is how she really feels. These are stories from her genuine life. I don't know. That's my own, my own interpretation of, I guess, this album rollout. But the song today is called Hate That I Made You Love Me. It is the second track on the album, and I have no expectations, so let's just jump right in. That's the last sound on earth I was expecting to hear.
I can't tell you why, but something inside is dancing with fire. Eyes lit like the sky, turn tears into diamonds. Not good at goodbyes. Just know that I will find my way from you, like flowers from a tomb, while you decide who you are.
Okay, I don't know what's up with like these artists that don't enunciate when they're singing, but like I try to listen to the song without looking up the lyrics and I just literally can't make out a single word. So we are going to be looking up the lyrics and we're going to be restarting the song because I just did not see that coming. I did not know it would be this like beat heavy, kind of bop. I was expecting a more acoustic track for some reason. So we're restarting it. And like otherworldly space vibes. I am digging the beat.
I can't tell you why, but something inside is dancing with fire. Eyes lit like the sky, turn tears into diamonds. Not good at goodbyes. Just know that I will find my way from you, like flowers from a tomb, while you decide who you are. And I can see right through, like shadows on the moon.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I hate that I made you love me. Sorry if I made me type. Yeah, I hate that I made you love me, 'cause I barely tried. Yeah,
It's such a smooth song. Oh my gosh, it's so smooth. It works so well in like finding that beautiful place in between hard-hitting beat and smooth flow. I really love the sound from her.
what's happening now?
And her
You
vocals.
studied my crown and borrowed my body. One kiss by the sun and cold like the wind. I'll be stuck in honey. Know that I will find my way from you. I guess it's kinda cute how you're like me where you are, but I can see right through.
It's so pretty with the vocals.
'Cause it's all bad news.
Oh my god.
I hate that I made you love me.
obsessed with this soundscape. Like, if the whole album's like this, bitch.
Rejections when you felt so insecure. Tell me, why is it this way? Why you so hate to see women endure? Is it really my fault you all gave me a heart of your own accord? I don't really think so. I hate that I made you love me. Sorry if I made me a type. Yeah, I hate that I made you.
Oh my god, her vocals are so...
They tried, yeah, I hate that I made you love me.
The vocals are so pretty.
I hate that I made you love me. 'Cause they tried, yeah,
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I'm obsessed. I feel like this is one of my this is one of my favorite songs, like new release songs that has come out recently. I don't even know how to comment on it. I'm just obsessed with everything about it. Like, I think the soundscape is kind of reminiscent of Eternal Sunshine, but it still felt like something new. It still felt like, okay, we're going into this new era. Like, this is not just a copy and paste song from Eternal Sunshine. But it did stay kind of in that very beautiful, warm, pleasant soundscape. And it reminds me of spring. Like, something about the Eternal Sunshine album, it reminds me of like springtime, flowers blooming, sunshine. It just has that warm honey glow kind of energy, and it is the best vibe. But it also had kind of that otherworldly, spacey sci-fi vibe at the beginning of the track, and also carrying throughout, that I think made it more interesting. It made it more unique because it was a very soft, smooth song. So I think without that element, you know, it might feel a little bit more boring or a little bit less interesting, but I think that really gave it like an extra oomph to make it more unique. I don't know. And the vocals were just gorgeous, obviously. Like, that's nothing new with her, but I just feel like the vocal mixing was even more beautiful than ever. Like, it was so soft, it was so light, it was so airy. I love how it kind of went in and out of like those lighter vocals and the layering. And we do see similar imagery to the Eternal Sunshine era as well, such as like Eclipse the Moon, Be Stuck in Honey, Kissed by the Sun. I feel like all those are kind of similar to the lyrics and like the visual imagery that we got in the Eternal Sunshine album. Very nature focused, very pleasant kind of imagery. Again, it just makes me feel warm. It makes me feel fuzzy, even though it is kind of a sad song when you really break it down. It does make me feel warm. It makes me feel like this healing energy, even though it's technically telling a sad story. But it sounds in the song like she is moving on, you know? She's like, just know that I will find my way from you, like flowers from a tomb. So you are a tomb. You literally brought death upon me, it sounds like, or you were this very negative place for me, this place of darkness, but I'm gonna grow around that. And you can go like find yourself, you know? It's kind of like, you do you, I'm gonna do me, I'm growing, and I'm moving past this. So it is a very hopeful song, but she does live with the regret of like, why did we even have to fall in love? Why did I have to make you love me? You know, I was literally just existing and you happened to fall in love with me. And now I have to live with that for the rest of my life, that this relationship failed. Genius is saying this is referring to her failed marriage. So that would put even more emphasis on the story, right? Like, it wasn't just this fling. This was a marriage. They saw each other spending the rest of their lives together, and then now that is no longer. There's more stakes in a relationship like that, obviously, than this being about some one-night stand. I can see right through, like, shadows on the moon, and it's all bad news. So, yeah, it definitely sounds like she views Dalton as, or whoever she's talking about, as this negative thing that was not a good influence on her life. You studied my crown and borrowed my body. So, like, we were mentally and emotionally connected. You loved my mind, and you also borrowed my body. Like, we were physical. So you've kind of infiltrated every part of me, right? Mind, spirit, soul, body. And I can't heal from that overnight, but I am moving toward healing. Warm, kissed by the sun, then cold like the wind. So it sounds like he kind of had like hot and cold energy with her. And she was a bee stuck in honey. So like maybe at times he was really sweet and she would kind of get caught up in that that. But then he would turn around and be cold and detached, and then she would be regretting the fact that she was stuck in the honey being the sweet parts of him. So yeah, I feel like it scratched the surface on their relationship and definitely causes me curiosity about what the rest of the album will entail in terms of the storyline. And I try not to get too involved in like celebrities' personal lives. Like, I don't know if this is about Dalton or another man, or, you know, I don't really pay attention, I guess, to that much detail into like their relationships, but just something kind of interesting to reflect on, especially because it does matter to a degree in the storyline of the song, whether this was a quick little fling or if it was a literal marriage that failed. So I guess that's where I stand with the song. I absolutely loved it. I think it's great, and I look forward to the rest of the album. And thank you guys so much for watching, being here with me today, and I will see you guys real soon for the next video. Bye.